Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, and welcome to this unboxing of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG starter deck Dawn of the XYZ from 2011. I picked this up from chaoscards.co.uk, link is in the description below. Without further ado, let's get this open. I actually pre-took off, if that can even be said. Pre-took off the sellotape this time, so it just pops open easily. Might do that for my other two as well. Right, so as usual, we get a rulebook, a playmat. Hopefully it's different this time. It will most likely be the same. Yeah, I thought as much. It's the same playmat but a different colour. And of course the deck. So I will pop these cards into their sleeves and then we shall have a look at them. Okay, so now that the cards are in their sleeves, we shall have a look at them. Please bear in mind that any cards I miss out, it's because I've already discussed them in a previous video. And for the holo cards, we get a ultra rare number 39 Utopia. Requires 2 level 4 monsters. When any player's monster declares an attack, you can detach one material from this card and negate the attack. When this card is targeted for an attack when it has no materials, destroy it. Gachi Gachi Gantetsu, super rare. Requires 2 level 2 monsters. If this face-up card would be destroyed, you can detach one XYZ material from this card instead. Face-up monsters you control gain 200 attack and defense for each XYZ material attached to this card. So yeah, it's always great to summon this out in defense mode in case you don't, as a last resort kind of thing. And a super rare Grenosaurus. It requires 2 level 3 monsters. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can detach one material to inflict 1000 damage to your opponent, so that's always good as a burn. For the normal monsters, we have Spirit of the Harp, Luster Dragon number 2, Dark Blade, and Gene Warped Warwolf. For the effect monsters, we have Zubaba Knight. If this card attacks a face-up defense position monster, then destroy it. Ganbara Knight. When this face-up attack position monster is declared for an attack, you can change it to defense position. Feedback Warrior. When this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can target one face-up monster that you control and it becomes level 3, so that's always good for XYZ summoning Grenosaurus. Speedbird. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target 2 level 2 monsters in your graveyard and special summon them, but their effects are negated. Again, this is good for summoning Gachi Gachi Gentetsu. Keyman the Key Warrior. Once per turn during your main phase, you can make this card level 3. So yeah, all these cards are revolving around adjusting levels so that you can use them for XYZ summoning. Tension, this card gains 400 attack for each face-up level 2 monster that you control. Shine Knight, this card is level 4 when it's in face-up defense position. Giant Rat, everyone knows what this does. When it's destroyed, you can special summon one earth monster with 1500 attack or less from your deck in face-up attack position. Shining Angel, it's the exact same but with light monsters. Blade Knight, while you have one or fewer cards in your hand, this card gains 400 attack. If it is the only monster that you control, you ignore the effects of all flip effect monsters. It's pretty specific, but it's pretty useless as well, so I'm not going to say that that's a good card. Marauding Captain, your opponent cannot target face-up warrior type monsters for attacks except this one. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Majestic Mech Senku. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, draw one card. During the end phase of the turn this card was summoned, send it to the graveyard. Vengeful Shinobi. When this face-up attack position monster is targeted for an attack, draw one card. I suppose that's pretty cool. Field Commander Raz. When this card is normal or special summoned, choose one level 4 or lower warrior monster from your deck, except this one, and place it on the top of your deck. Trident Warrior. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 3 monster from your hand. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Earth Warrior monster with 1500 attack or less from your deck in face-up attack position. So it's a bit like a Giant Rat, but a bit more specific. And for the spells, we have Blustering Winds. Target one face-up monster that you control. It gains 1,000 attack and defense until your next standby phase. Harmonic Waves. Target one face-up monster on the field. It becomes level 4 until the end phase. Again, this is used for Xyz summoning. Xyz Energy. Detach one Xyz material you control to target one face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So yeah, that's pretty good when you aren't using any other form, effects on your Xyz monsters. Mystical Space Typhoon, Fissure, Swords of Revealing Light, the Warrior Returning Alive, Banner of Courage, Poison of the Old Man. Activate one of these effects, gain 1,200 life points or inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Lucky Iron Axe. The equipped monster gains 500 attack when this face-up card on the field is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard. Draw one card. Not a very great card, to be honest. It seems it's too specific again. For the traps, we have Reinforced Space. Each face-up Xyz monster that you control gains 300 attack for each material attached to it until the end phase. That's pretty cool. Xyz effect. When you Xyz summon a monster, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. Again, that's pretty cool. Dust Tornado, Trap Hole, 7 Tools of the Bandit, Mirror Force. These are all pretty much staple cards. Raigeki Break, Shield Spear. Target one face-up monster on the field. It gains 400 attack and defense until the end phase. Limit Reverse and Reinforced Truth. Special summon one level 2 or lower warrior monster from your deck. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. It's a pretty good deck. It's not too great. You would probably have to buy multiple copies of this deck in order to get some decent cards out of it and make a proper deck. But yeah, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video, comment down below, subscribe for future content, and I shall see you all in the next video, which will be the 2012 starter deck, Xyz Symphony.